President Trump fired up overnight in his first rally since Robert Mueller concluded his investigation. And the president in Michigan was lashing out, going after Democrats' personal appearance, using profanity, and declaring complete vindication. ABC senior national correspondent Terry Moran was right there for it all. He joins us now from Grand Rapids. Terry, this was vintage Donald Trump, but he had a lot to get off his chest.
Good morning, Cecilia. It was a doozy of a Trump rally, almost an hour and a half long, a packed house, the president just having a great time. But if you expected generosity or magnanimity in this victory lap, well, this is Donald Trump. He was letting his anger come out a little bit, venting there, promising payback.
The collusion delusion is over.
Overnight in Michigan, President Trump triumphant, reveling in this moment.
The special counsel completed its report and found no collusion and no obstruction. I could have told you that 2.5 years ago very easily.
In his first rally since special counsel Robert Mueller concluded his investigation, the president had a lot to get off his chest.
Total exoneration, complete vindication. You know, it's interesting. Robert Mueller was a god to the Democrats, was a god to them until he said there was no collusion. They don't like him so much right now.
The president there brushed aside the argument that while Mueller found no Russian collusion, he didn't actually clear the president on obstruction of justice charges. It was Attorney General William Barr who said Mueller's team lacked the evidence on that crime. But this was a night the president was celebrating, punctuating the moment with a bit of profanity.
Defrauding the public with ridiculous partisan investigations.
And tearing into Democrats who pushed the probe, like House Intelligence Committee Chairman Adam Schiff.
Little pencil neck Adam Schiff. He's got the smallest, thinnest neck I've ever seen. Sick, sick. These are sick people.
Again and again, Trump gleefully rubbed it all in on his critics, and for good measure, he argued they shouldn't be called elite anymore. He and his legions of MAGA supporters should.
They're the elite, I'm not. Well, I have a better education than them. I'm smarter than them. I went to the best schools, they didn't. Much more beautiful house, much more beautiful apartment, much more beautiful everything.
Vintage Donald Trump. There was quite a night, but there may be another chapter in this Mueller investigation. We have learned that full Mueller report, not the 4-page letter released by Attorney General Barr, but the full report is more than 300 pages long. Democrats are clamoring for it to be released. And it's interesting, talking to people at that rally, nearly all of them, they want it released, too. They want to see the Mueller report as well. Cecilia?
That was surprising to hear, Terry. Some of those supporters saying they want to see it out there. Let's turn to another controversy in Washington right now, this funding for the Special Olympics. After the Trump administration had proposed cutting millions for the program, President Trump now says they're not actually going to make the cuts.
Yeah, it's a post-Mueller situation, really. The news cycle is not really going to be dominated anymore by the Russia investigation. And so this story, this is a cut that the president had proposed in previous budgets to zero out, to kill all federal support for Special Olympics. This time, people noticed it, and there was a great deal of outrage on both sides. And so the president backed down. Cecilia?
It's okay, Terry Moran. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.